everyone, it's Macy, and today I'm going to be doing the Harry Potter tag. Question 1, what is your favorite book in the series? My favorite book is the 6th one, so The Half-Blood Prince. When I first read the Harry Potter series, the one that I remember the most out of all of them was the 6th book. Also, this was like their last real year at Hogwarts. Also, there's like the death of one of the biggest characters in this entire series. R.I.P. Dumbledore. R.I.P. Question 2 is what your favorite movie is. My favorite movie is the 3rd one, so Prisoner of Azkaban. Sassy Draco is my favorite Draco. Can we talk about that hippogriff scene? Like, come on guys. Also, this is when they first used my favorite spell, Expecto Patronum. So yeah, love 3rd movie. And the book. The book's good too, but 3rd movie. Question 3 is what's your least favorite book? Now, my least favorite book is the 2nd one, so The Chamber of Secrets. It's not a bad book, I just remember, like, when I first read it, it was so hard to get through. I struggled the first time. Like, I just reread the series again, and it, like, over the summer, and it was easier. Definitely took me like a day or something to read this book, but when I remember when I first read it, it took me a really long time because it just was kind of slow, I guess? I don't know. I mean, they have the Basilisk and Gilderoy Lockhart. Question 4 is what parts of the books and movies that made you cry? So there are 4 main parts in the series that made me cry the most. The first one is obviously Sirius' death in the movie. In the book, it wasn't, I always had trouble picturing the veil. It was weird in the book. It was like, oh no, he's just gonna come back. But it's like, in the movie, it was so much more dramatic with like Lupin holding Harry back and him screaming, and it was like completely silent. Another part that made me cry, I don't remember what book it's from, but Draco and Harry are arguing again, and they shoot spells at each other, and one of them is like a growing spell, and one hits Hermione in the mouth, and her teeth, like, because her teeth are always like described as being bigger, but her teeth start growing rapidly, and they're in like Harry and Ron get really upset because they're like, hey Snape, we need to take her to the hospital ring because her mouth, the teeth are growing, and he's just like, I don't see a difference, and I started crying. You ask me why? I can't tell you. I just started crying. I felt so bad for Hermione. Another part that made me cry was in the 6th book when after Harry and Dumbledore go to see Slughorn and they're in the broom like cupboard thing at the Burrow, and Harry he says like he'll never write to me again, and it's about Sirius and how he's gone, and he realizes that he won't have anyone to talk to outside of Hogwarts hardly anymore, because you know how Sirius used to like send him letters all the time and stuff like that, and he can't do that anymore, and he'll never write to him again. I just started crying. But out of all of these parts, the number one thing that makes me cry every time is when any type of mentioning about Neville's parents. In the movies, it's never described. It is described. They say that his parents died, so it's like it's not as emotional, I guess, but in the books I forgot when I was rereading them that his parents aren't dead, they just are insane. Something about that just hits me every time. The scene when they're at St. Mungo's and they're seeing like, you know, Gilderoy Lockhart, and then they see Neville and his grandmother, and his mother comes and she gives Neville a wrapping from like a candy or something, and his grandmother's just like, throw it away, and Neville just like thanks his mom. So yeah, Harry Potter just gets me really emotional, okay? Question 5 is if you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? It took me a while to figure this out, but Draco Malfoy, okay? Question 6 is who is your favorite character? My girl favorite character is either Hermione or Ginny. Hermione is like the brightest like witch in the school, like she's the smartest person, and then Ginny is like a jock and it's totally awesome. Now my favorite male character, this is a weird one and people don't really understand sometimes, but my favorite male character is Neville Longbottom. Now let me explain myself. He's always seen as the weakest link, and I relate to that because in group projects and stuff like that, I'm always the weakest one. I'm usually the weakest link, and I relate to Neville, and we both have one thing that we're usually good at, and his is herbology and mine is art. So if you had to ask me what Harry Potter character do you relate to the most? And I would say Neville Longbottom. Question 7 is, what would your Patronus be? Of course, I've thought long and hard about this because Expecto Patronum is my favorite spell. My Patronus would be a wolf. Expecto Patronum! I'm gonna explain real quick why Expecto Patronum is my favorite spell. It's my favorite spell because Dementors suck all the life out of everything and like make you feel like you'll never be happy again, and Expecto Patronum makes it so you're happy again. Like, it wards off the Dementors and it gets rid of them and it just protects you. Question 8, if you could have the Resurrection Stone, the Invisibility Cloak, or the Elderon, what would you have? The cloak. Duh. Question 9, what house are you in? What are you talking about? I'm not a Gryffindor. I'm not a Gryffindor. What? Yeah, I'm a Gryffindor. Question 10 is, if you could meet anyone from the cast, who would it be? My queen, Emma Watson. Like, come on guys, Emma Watson is my queen. I want to meet her. She is my queen. Question 11 is, have you played any of the video games? All the PlayStation ones, even the ones on the computer, like the one when you're in the library and Filch is trying to get you. And, Question 12 is, if you were on the Quidditch team, what position would you play? I would be a beater. Beating bludgers just kind of appealed to me the most out of all of them. Question 13 is, are you happy with the ending? Well, you know what? This is a hard question because it's a yes and a no. No, I'm not happy with it because it ended. Like, I don't want it to end. In all seriousness, yes, I did love the ending. I loved getting to see the kids, and I loved crying at the end. Now the last question, 14, is, how much does Harry Potter mean to you? Harry Potter means the world to me. I wouldn't be reading if it wasn't for Harry Potter. Harry Potter is literally what keeps me going. I don't know what I would do without Harry Potter. So there you have it. That is my Harry Potter tag. If you like this video, please like it. If you're not already subscribed to me, then I'll point my way down and subscribe to me because I'm pretty cool. Thanks again for watching this video. Bye!